Hey y'all, Rhonda here. I think we're going to do something pretty cool from Pink Fresh that is really new, and I'm excited to do it. But first, I wanted to tempt you a little more with some stamps that I'm going to be selling. You know, the 1500 plus, not counting the, let me move that back, not counting dyes, inks, re-inkers, chalks, embossing powders, glitter. Oh my gosh, craziness. But look at this. Is that not beautiful? I hope I haven't showed you this before. Maybe I have. But I just think this is gorgeous. Never been used. I think I have shown you this. Yeah, because we talked about how it was off the edges. But I'm showing you again because I think it's really cool. And then this one. I know I showed you this one. There, well, that one has been used. Yep. Looks like it's been stamped on once or twice. And let me set these out of the way. Oops, sorry about that. I don't think I've shown you this one. Isn't she beautiful? Never been used. And I have lots of these. This is Hero Arts 1999. Poetic Prints. Aren't those beautiful? Let's see if these have been used. These have not been used. Aren't those beautiful? Still in the original box. This one I think is just gorgeous. That one has not been used. And let me scoot these over to the side. This is Hero Arts Collector's Edition Style 2002. Look at those. Maybe that's been stamped. I don't know. Yeah, I think these have been stamped. Yep. But still, you know, come on. My goodness. These are gorgeous. Look at those. And this one, let's see, Hero Arts Leaf Rubber Stamps 2000. See, you know, what's funny is a lot of these say made in America. And these have never been used. Aren't those beautiful? Alrighty. Oh, and then I have to show you. I got in, well, this is really cool. Stampers Anonymous. This is a collection, layering mask collection, used with inks, paint, stencils, and more. This is the moon. That looks really cool. Just got this in, so I'm excited to use this. And Stamping Bella Oddballs. Yay! So here's Marilyn. Isn't she just beautiful? And they're all good sizes. And they all have sayings. Here's a doctor. Thank you for all you're doing. Look at his teddy bear and his little bottle of medicine. What makes you different makes you beautiful. Little Mr. Unicorn there. And here's Martin Luther King. Dream. And the flamingos. Look at those. Are they not hilarious? Stand tall. Aren't those gorgeous? I love the oddballs. Like I said, I think I have pretty much all of them. Love them. Okay. Let me show you what we're going to do. What we have. What did I do with my one of the most important parts of this? Okay. I've lost my mind. Oh, right here it is. Okay. This is Pink Fresh. So, beautiful stamp. Long, beautiful stamp. Beautiful sayings. Hope you feel beautiful today. Don't be busy doubting yourself while others are intimidated by your potential. You are such a beautiful soul that people crave your vibes. So anyway, I just love this because I thought it'd be fun to color, you know, with alcohol markers, pencils, emboss, use watercolors. I just thought it'd be really cool. But the cool thing about this, one of the cool things, so you can stamp it, and then here's your dies to cut it out. Okay, so it cuts out all these pieces. So I'll cut out that, it'll cut out this little piece here and here and here, all different. Okay, but then you have washi tape. Yes, washi tape. And I will open this. What we're going to do is put it on a piece of paper. And what's really cool, these dies will cut out the washi tape. I know, isn't that cool? I know, the crowd goes wild. So anyway, let me get rid of this stuff, get some white paper, and open this up and open these up, and we're going to get to playing. Okay, I have a piece of 8.5 by 11, and then I have a piece of 12 by 12, and I think we're going to have to use the 12 by 12. Maybe not. No, we could use the 8.5 by 11 because it's going to be this right here. This washi tape that we're going to, you know, roll out will be this exact shape and everything. And this is all one piece. Okay, so when you stamp it out, that's what it's going to look like. And when you roll the washi tape out, excuse me, this is what it's going to look like. So you don't have to worry about trying to place all of these in the right spot. It's already done for you. So one thing we noticed at the store, let me get rid of this, that you have to kind of be careful as to where you start it and stop it. Because we rolled out some washi tape and it was actually, I don't know, at an end, and it didn't match up like this. You were actually going to have to cut out like this part and then this part. Okay, so let's just see where we are with this. And I thought this was so pretty because it has foiling on it, and they have all different kinds. They have a new one that just came out that has lemons on it. It has some beautiful sayings. Don't tear. Come on, let's get going here, buddy. Oh, what in the world? Be very, very careful. Don't be rippy. Okay, let's see where we are. Let's roll this out. So see, this is what it looks like. So it looks like we're good right here because that's where, don't tear. That's where the stencil, let's do it down here so we can maybe use this, the rest of the paper. So let's go. And if you don't get it just right, it's washi tape. Got a little wrinkle there. Try not to rip that anymore. That's ripped, but we're not going to use that. Work that little spot out. Okay, so excited. Oh my gosh. All right, let's trim this off. Okay, see what happened at the store when we were doing this. It started, it was cut here. Maybe the opposite. Anyway, like it started here and then went down. So, I mean, you could still use it. You just have to cut this part out and then go back and cut the other end. But, looky here. This just lines up. And the crowd goes wild again. Look at that. Is that not fantastic? So, I know. So I'm going to trim my paper. I'm going to tape this down and I'm going to run it through the machine and I'll be right back. Okay, believe it or not, it fit perfect through my marquee. Yes, Diamond Press did it again. This is absolutely perfect. Went through like butter. Okay, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Don't fail me now. Oh no, it cut fine. It's just hung up a little bit there. Get that out of the way. Looky, looky, looky. Is that not gorgeous? All these pieces. Gorgeous. That quick, and then we're going to make a card. What do you think? All right, let me decide. Probably a slimline, I'm thinking. Do we want something embossed? Do we want something cut? Let me go grab something. I'll be right back. Okay, hunting I did go, and it just showed me that I don't have too much slimline stuff. So that's not good. I do have some, these are just slimline base, you know, the card base. So that's not as important as, you know, all this other. I did have some Paper Favorites, Ink Drops Dark. So we'll see if any of these look good. And then here is Ink Drops Light. We'll see if any of those go. That may be too busy. Then I pulled this out and I thought, you know, that might be kind of pretty. Do white on white. So then that way you wouldn't take away from this. So anyway, let's play with it and see. So I'm going to have to go shopping for some slimline stuff. That's just all there is to it. At the store we have, I think it's Pink Fresh. That's really a cool slimline die, and it doesn't cut anything out. It just cuts into it, and it looks kind of like a sweater. Anyway, it's really cool looking. Anyway, okay, so blues, baby blue, and a pink. Is that going to be too much? Yeah, I think so, because it's going to be kind of competing. I think so. Same way with this. I don't know, you know, we could cut this out in white and lay over, so that would calm it down a little bit, and then these on top. Let me cut this out in white and we'll see. Maybe they're just too close together. Maybe the dark, no. Anyway, okay, let me cut this out, and then I'm going to cut out a base in white too, and we'll just play a little bit. Okie doke, kids. I've been playing around. I mean, with my scrapbooking stuff. I mean, with my papers. Okay. So, this is what I come up with. So I have my card base. Okay. Decided to use this, but it was, you know, a little much, I thought. So what better to tone it down than a little piece of vellum? That's what I'm saying. Look at there. Just a little hint showing through there. Liking that. So I have my big Mama Jamma right here. So I was thinking that goes down there. And then I'll do a little spray, a little collage up here. And I'll pop some up, and I may trim a couple of those out and add those up there. And get a little strip of vellum, stamp the sentiment on there, and emboss it in gold. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Agree or no agree? Agree or no agree? How about to agree or disagree? Oh my Lord. Okay. All right. Well, let me pop dot some of this up, cut a little piece of vellum, ink it up with Versamark, emboss it in gold, heat emboss it, and then I'll be back. You know, I got to thinking. there may be somebody out there that doesn't know about heat embossing, and so let's just do it together real quick. Okay, so I have my little piece of paper right here, just typing paper, copy paper. Have my piece of vellum, and I have my little, what do they call it, embossing buddy or something. It has baby powder in it, basically. And what you're going to do is rub over the area, and a little more, that you're going to ink and emboss, because this way your embossing powder will not stick to anything but the ink, because all of our hands, everybody's hands, has oil and stuff on it, and when you touch the paper it leaves residue there, and the embossing powder will stick to that. Just a little FYI there. Let me get my come on, where are you? First the mark. Okay, I have my sentiment here. Okay, and this is the little what do they call it, Crafter's Companion rock a stamp or something. I'm really loving this thing. If I don't use my precision plate or my embossing, no, what do you call it, my stamping platform, I've really been using this a lot, and I've had really good luck with it. Okay, I'm going a little overboard on the inking because this is the first time. Okay, remember, it's only paper. So, why do I have, oh, I thought that was a big light ball. I was like, I don't have a round light. Anyway, it's only paper, so we could redo it, right? All right, I'm going to give myself a little room around because I don't know how I'm going to cut this out. So we're going to rock it. And I kind of go slow so that ink can get in the paper. And on up. And of course you can't see it because maybe you can see a little shimmer there, because that's just the ink. Clear ink. And then we're going to take our gold embossing powder, very fine, and we're going to shake, shake, shake more than you need, because it's all going to go back in the little container anyway. Okay, and I like to shake it, shake it, shake it, and voila. Pretty cool, huh? Looks fabulous. Now we're going to heat this up, so we need to put that where we're not going to touch it for just a second. Get this back in the jar, because if you don't put it in the jar and put the lid on the jar and you get the heat to it, you're going to have one big old blob of embossed powder that you can't do anything with but throw it out. All right, bring this back over here, and I'm going to zoom you in, so hang on, hang on, hang on. This way, and I'll move this down, and we'll do that looky there. Okay, how's that? All right, now it's going to be a little loud, so you might want to turn the volume down. I have my little heat gun. Oh, it looks big. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to let this heat up for just a second, and then we're going to emboss this. And you'll notice when the heat goes over it and it starts melting, it'll turn shiny. You don't want to stay on there very long. You want to keep on moving. Okay, so here's the noise. I'm going to let it heat up for just a minute. Let it get good and hot. Don't point it at anything because it will burn it. Okay. All right, here we go. You see how it's already hit? Like magic. There it goes. There it goes. And we are done. Is that not super cool? I think it's super cool. Be sure and put your heat gun where it doesn't touch anything. But look at that. So, ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to cut this out, and we'll get the card together. All right, be right back. All right, so I trim this out, and this little We Are Memory Keepers cutting tool, $9.99. Oh my gosh. And you know, a lot of cutters will not cut, you know, like a little sliver, you know, because it gets hung up and all that stuff. This will. This is so handy to have. I use this little sucker all the time. Makes a great gift too. Just saying. All right. Boy, I got a mess here. Okay. Let's see what we have going on here. All right. So we have our card base. We have our blue background. We have our vellum. We have our big flowers. And we're going to put a couple of little ones up here. Maybe trim some of that off. Maybe have a little droopy there. Yeah, something like that, drooping down. Yeah, I'll trim those up. And then I thought we'd put our sentiment. Do we want it in the middle? Yeah, in the middle. Right there. So we'll pop it up. No, we'll probably lay it flat because we're going to pop a lot of this up. What do you think? I could cut around it to give it a little more interest. It's only paper, right? It's only paper. Okay, I think I'm going to cut around it because the squareness is just not doing it. Yeah, let me cut around it. Let me pop dot some of this up. I'll be back. Okay. All right, looky, looky. I'm proud of that. I think that's pretty. You know, a little more is better. So I just went ahead and put most all the flowers on there because I like them. So there's a lot of things you could do with this, but isn't that cool though? No coloring. Look at that gold foil too. It just shimmers. Gold foil down here. We have the gold on our embossing, our sentiment. Yeah, I just think that's really pretty. And you just roll out the washi tape, die cut it, and look at that. Hardest part is trying to figure out what to put behind it. So anyway, there's our card, and hope it inspired you to make a card with some flowers or send a card to somebody. And anyway, until next time, bye for now.